Hi Mike, we're making a documentary film about bodyboarding and we're very interested in talking to you. We've already made an introduction, but how would you define yourself in a few words?
Not unlike many other bodyboarders, I guess. Just a stoked wave rider. I'm a kind of a curious person. I'm really interested in how things work and why things are the way they are, and so I think that kind of curiosity has led me to challenge myself and explore new places on the wave and new ways.
Mm-hmm. We know all your achievements. You've surfed huge waves such as Jaws and recently Teaupo. And are we going to see you making astonishing things like that in the future?
I hope so. I mean, the ocean, you know, once you think that you have things figured out, is a time that you realize there's so much more to learn and experience in the ocean. It's just an amazing place. So as long as I'm able to go experience those kinds of waves, I'm going to be doing it.
When we see you in huge waves as Pipeline, you seem as if it is very easy to surf giant waves. Have you ever been afraid in the water?
Yeah. In fact, I would say I have a pretty healthy respect for the ocean, and the times I get worried is when I'm not anxious or on my kind of a little bit afraid, and I think that that's really healthy because it kind of keeps you alert and you know, enables you to function, I think, better in more hazardous conditions. So.
Bodyboarding is a very young sport and you're one of the pioneers. But let's look to the future. How do you think bodyboard is going to be in 20 years? And how do you see yourself by this time?
Well, let's see. I'll be pretty old by then. I don't know. Hopefully, I'll still be able to ride waves. But yeah, I mean, I think that the way the sport is going is, you know, more guys with more experience are able to challenge bigger and bigger conditions, more heavy conditions, and I think the way it's going to go is probably the maneuvers you see now in smaller waves are going to be done in those bigger, heavier waves. And people with new equipment and refined techniques are going to be able to do some amazing things. And I think bodyboarding will continue to lead the progressive wave riding frontier.
Bodyboarding in Europe is considered a second-place sport, always behind surfing. What does bodyboard need to improve its image to the general public?
Probably just time. I think through time, the general public will learn that, you know, it's a real functional way for everyone to enjoy the ocean, even when it's small. You know, you can go out the first day and enjoy yourself. Your grandmother can do it, you know, or on the other side of the spectrum, somebody that wants to spend time and really focus on riding technical waves can do it. I mean, it's a very functional and universal wave riding craft. I think when Tom designed it, he really nailed it. You know, it's like such a functional way to experience the ocean.
You've been for some years working in the film Fire, in which you're the main character. What can we see in this film?
Well, you see quite a bit in this film. There's over 10 years of footage that I've taken, and Scotty Carter as we both worked on this together. And what this is more of a journey, I think, through the spirit that we as wave riders share this common spirit in wave riding. And it also kind of, there's quite a few lessons in this project. So everything from kind of trying to not subscribe to what society is imposing on you, staying true to your path and your heart, and just enjoying life and the beauty that the wave offers.
Being a professional bodyboarder is not a very common job. No? You are married and have 2 children. How do you make compatible these 2 things?
Supportive wife, more than anything. She's very understanding, and yeah, it's a balancing act, you know. But my priority is still my family, but I also need to provide for them. So I need to work, and my work involves what I'm doing. So I think everyone's very supportive, and you know, I have a great wife, and my kids are real supportive as well. So I'm a very fortunate man.
You've been world champion in 9 times. You've surfed the most dangerous waves. You are the most respected bodyboarder and you are still in competitions. You are an alive legend in this sport. Do you think it will be a Mike's successor?
I don't know if it's healthy if there's someone exactly like me. There won't never be, nor will there be anyone just like the next guy coming up. I think it's important that there's new faces and they bring new things to the sport, and I think that's happening. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the riders in the water, and as far as my accomplishments, of course those will be surpassed. That's just how it goes, and that's cool, So all part of growing the sport.
Well, so that's the interview. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
And
Thank you.
Congratulations for everything.
Cool. Thanks. Yep.